Boom. And we did it on the first try. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, all right, all right. Oh, there we go. All right. So welcome everybody. Um, Tonight we're gonna talk about some video editing tools that can, make your videos eye-popping, that can get you some engagement with your content, and just overall just how to implement videos into what you're doing. Videos is a good thing to implement because it's the second strongest form of marketing right now. Um, just from simple things like putting your video on your capture page, right? You'll see more conversions from just simply adding a video versus if you wouldn't. Using videos to explain things versus just written text. Um, these are all different things that you can use for video that can actually help it. But as I like to get started, as always, we're gonna I can let three people share their business, who they are, and what they do. This is free advertising. We are streaming to YouTube. So, is there anybody that would like to share their business, who they are, what they do, and how we can find you? Neil, you're coming off the mute. Would you like to share?
I was just gonna say I'm here to learn. I fix air conditioners.
Okay. Is there anybody else that would like, anybody that would like to share their business, who they are and what they do and how we can find you? Like I said, this is free advertising. We are streaming to YouTube, and I can take three people if you would like to share your business, who you are, what you do, and how we can find you.
Yes, hi. My name is Teresa Scott. I have several different things that I do. Three of the things that I do right now is I sell jewelry, I sell black art, and I also work with a company called DAM. And I'm just grateful to be here. One of the things that I'm working on is, just figuring out how to create, like like model myself. No, not the word model. Yeah, like market myself. That's the word. So that's what I'm working on, and pleasure to be here. Appreciate you let me share. Thank you so much. I will put my email in the chat if you'd like to get in contact with me. Thank you so much, and have a great night.
Thank you for sharing with us. Is there anybody else that would like to share their business, who they are, what they do, and how we can find you?
Yes. Hello, Daz. How you doing?
Blessings. How you doing? Long
Um,
time no see.
yeah, it has been a while. Has been. I'm still hanging in there with you though.
Oh, you see, I'm still teaching. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah, well, I'm part of Build All, but recently I got a certification as a holistic health coach. So basically, uh, you know, giving people the understanding about nutrition, how they can regain their health, not with pharmaceutical medication, but with natural means, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, omega-3s, and stuff like that. So uh, I'm pursuing that right now. And if anyone want to find more about what I do, the company or my business, it's my name, miguelvance.com, just like it's spelled on the screen. All right. Thank you, Daz.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I can take one more person if somebody else would like to share their business. Oh, if you could also put your website in the chat too. Um, if you could, if you would like to share your business, who you are, what you do, and how we can find you. I can take one more person. This is free advertising. I got somebody join in.
What's up, Daz?
Blessings.
What's going on? My name is Anthony Jackson. I am the owner of Prolific Hands. I do custom T-shirts, hats, metal panels, and I'm working on doing doing custom canvases right now. I do pretty much anything having to do with print work as far as like custom shirts and hats go. You can find me at I am Prolific Hands on Instagram. And I'm about to debut my website sometime this week. Go ahead and drop that in the chat as well. But yeah, anytime you need T-shirts, I'm the guy.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Yep. And if you could put your information in the chat so that we could find you. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys for sharing. If you don't know, let me tell you, we do stream this live to YouTube every single Sunday. Okay, most Sundays, because sometimes we have some glitches, but most Sundays. So that's the opportunity for you to be able to get the word about your business. You don't know who will see it. And I'm quite a badass when it comes to SEO. I want to also say, don't be shy to share your business, because then your bottom line will be shy, some commas. Rule of thumb. All right. So back into it. Like I said, today we're going to talk about some video editing tools, right? Let me go ahead and drop this into the chat. I'm gonna just drop the whole thing in here now. It's just gonna be the easiest. I'm gonna drop this into the chat for everybody. Come on. All right. Yeah. All right. So if you want to build along with us, that is going to be the first link. If you're not in the Telegram group, that's the second link. If you want to be able to catch this replay and all the previous replays, you want to get to the third link. That's the YouTube. We do have a after party type of build after class in the Discord, and that's also where I put more information and trainings at. If you guys want to tip your girl, there's my Cash App. If you want to book a consultation, there's also my website. So back to what I was saying. Today we're going to talk about video editing and some different tools that Builderall has that I really like. I'm actually going to switch screens on you guys though, so I can make sure that we have a smooth flowing class today. And we're going to get into this. All right, so like I was saying, we're going to talk about some video editing tools that Builderall has. So we're going to start with the video hosting, because this actually has a lot more to it inside it than just hosting your videos, right? And y'all know how I like to do, so we're going to watch the video. And then we're going to get into some of the other features of it.
Hey everyone, I'm Frank Jimenez with the Builderall team. In this video, I will walk you through on how to use the Builderall video hosting tool. So to get started, I've created a one-page website to show you how we'll take content from the video hosting tool and display them right in this area. Now with the Bootroll hosting tool, you can host both video and audio content safely without having to worry that your site visitors are going to get distracted. So let me show you how. So let's go into video hosting. Now once you land on the dashboard, you're going to have the option to immediately start uploading media. Now you can upload media by selecting a folder that your media is held in your hard drive, or you could just simply drag and drop that media right into this area. Now the other option is create a folder. This is good for, again, keeping all of your projects organized. So just to show you how this works, I'm going to go ahead and just create one folder called Project 1. Now next, what I want to show you is I want to highlight everything that I've uploaded into the video hosting tool by clicking My Media. Here you'll have everything, including the brand new folder that we just created. Now, in addition, you have all of your video files and your audio files. Let's say maybe you have an audiobook or maybe a podcast. Well, you can simply upload that here and also separately upload that into your Cheetah website. So to get started, what I want to show you are these three categories. Now, here we are inside video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into New Media. And I'm going to take a file that I already have open. I'm going to drag it right in here. And we're going to upload that. I'm going to select OK. It's 14 seconds. And you're going to see that show up right here. Now what I could do is I can click on these three dots. And I'm going to have options here. I can go in and edit the media options. And here's where you can go in and you could change the title of the video. Now, just remember, when you have video displayed inside or on a web page, browsers handle videos differently. So sometimes they don't allow audio to automatically play, which is why it's very beneficial to use a countdown timer. Here you have 5 different themes that you can choose from. You also have the option to display the title when the video is on pause. You can also add a cover, and you can also fit it to a specific fit like contain and cover. And then you can also add domains. So for this example, I feel we're pretty good with this. And now what we could do is we can go right up here, select embed code. Now when you select embed code, you're going to have 2 options that you can plug into your iframe. We're going to plug in this one right here. Now before we do that, we want to make sure that our embedded media is set exactly how we want it. So do we want this to autoplay? We can select yes or no, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it at yes. Show countdown, I'm going to go ahead and include that. Now anytime you make a change here, just remember that your embed code changes. So once we've finalized our decision, what I want to do is I want to copy and paste this. So I'm going to copy this file. Now I'm going to go back to my Cheetah website. I'm going to bring this out here, and I already have my iframe selected, but I'm going to show you where that is right here under elements. So up at the very top you have panels and elements. Go right back down here to iframe. I'm going to drag that iframe right into here. You're going to see this blue outline a little bit. You can probably see it better when I drag it out here. Now when I right click on this specific element called the iframe, what I want to do is go up here to general settings. If it's not open, click on it and it will open up. And then go down here, and again you have 2 options. So I'm going to plug in that embed code right here, select apply, and my video is going to show up. Now you can change the video size by just taking this little blue dot here at the bottom right of your iframe and then just adjusting it exactly how you want it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select save, select that's fine, and this is how it will appear on the website. Let me make sure this is refreshed to the latest update. And if I click here, you'll hear the countdown. Now this video doesn't have any audio, and again it was only 14 seconds. But in addition to this, I did already go in and add 2 audio files. Now again, when you click on the 3 dots back in your video hosting tool, right, where you can make the adjustments, right, they give you an option to add a cover or not have a cover when you're doing your audio files. So for this example, this one has a picture here and this one does not. So regardless, if I select any of them, everyone, this is Frank with the Bootroll team, it's going to play the audio file for you. So now what I want to do is I want to go back over here, and I want to continue showing the additional options here. There's also download media. So sometimes if you can't find a specific media, which happens to me all the time, where I can't even find it in my hard drive, I can always come here and re-download it, and it's going to show right down here. As you can see, I've downloaded it maybe a couple times. And now what you could do is you can select a file. Let me go ahead and select this file here, and let me go to move to folder, and we're going to move it to the folder that we created, which is Project 1. And there you go. Let's go back to movies or video. And now what I want to do next is I want to show you this file, because this is the closest file I can get to a solid background. Now let me show you why I want to do that. So what's really neat about this, before we go and show you the edit video tags and transparency, let me jump into the show media statistics. So each one of these videos, once they're hosted onto your website, you can take a look at it from two different categories. One is view duration, and the other one is view count. So here, if you're seeing that a lot of your site visitors aren't watching past 25% of the video, well, those stats will show up right here. And that's going to allow you to maybe change out or try something different, okay? Next, you have 3 additional options that have been built in to the Builderall video hosting tool that allow you to edit and create video tags right here, as well as use the transparency function, as well as wrap your video. And that sums up how you use the Builderall video hosting tool. I hope you found the content in this video helpful. Hey, until next time, I'm Frank Jimenez with the Builderall team.
All right, so this actually does even more than that. Wait, y'all can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this actually does more than that. It actually has I'm about to show you guys. This is actually the cooler parts of it. Let me come in here. Okay, guys. So that was just a little bit of the stuff that it does, but that's not all the stuff that it does. All right. I got a lot of stuff in here. I got a lot of stuff in here. All right, so let's go. We could just do this one. This one is a short one. So when you go to these 3 little dots, well, all right. Oh, there we go. So when you go to these 3 little dots, this thing is in my way. You can go to wrap this video, right? I guess we should do the tags and transparency too. Okay, so I'm gonna show you both of them. So first we're gonna do the wrap video, then I'll go to the edit the thing. All right, let me delete these. Wait, I should not do that. Okay, I'm gonna just say example. All right, so this is the video right here. The canvas space is a little wider in there, so I can actually change the color of that area. Just change it so we can know the difference, right? So I can make this bigger if I wanted to. I can make it smaller, right? I can put some words. So I can say if I want that to be bold, right? I can change the type of font that it is. They have different font styles on here. I like tomorrow. You could change the color. Oh, so like, okay, so this is actually cool. So if you had something on here that you wanted to match the color exactly to, you would hit this little dropper button and it would pull from exactly what you were seeing. You could scale it to different hues. But yeah, so you can do that. You can also add other pictures on here. Do I have any pictures downloaded? I don't have no pictures downloaded on here. But if I had pictures downloaded on this computer, I could upload them and put them here. And then when I download this, when I download this, it would have this whole entire thing as the video. Let's see. With the whole thing. So this is called video wrapping, basically. And I'm actually doing some video wraps right now because I have like tons and tons of content. So it's just going to be easier for me to wrap them and put fancy designs around the footage that I already have. But yeah, any questions on this before I go to the next part of this? Nope. Okay, good. So this out of the way. So also on here, it has the tags and transparency. So the tags are buttons that you can add to the video that are actually clickable. Yeah, that's right, clickable. So that's what I was saying as far as creating videos that that your audience can engage with, right? That's engaging with your content when they can actually click this and it take them somewhere else, right? You can put, act now, click here to get started. But the thing is, it actually does something. It has an action. So the action you can go to a URL if you want them to go to a phone number that it'll call, or if you want to email, you could put it right here and it'll do what you want it to do. You could put like when you want it to show up in the video. If you want it, once it shows up, you want it to stay to the end or not. So this is pretty neat. It makes your content engaging. Now this Chroma Key is where you pick a color that is in the video and it pulls it out, the video, basically, to turn it into a clear background. Videos are oh yeah, so anyway, but that's you click on this and then the color that your background is. So Chroma Key is like green screen, but it's like if you get to pick the green screen. You get to pick the color of the green screen. So like, let me tell you, where I live, my walls are like a beige color and I can't do, I have to make my background a different color if I want to do something that has Chroma Key on it, or because I'm the same color as my walls. So it doesn't separate us. So I put like a pink sheet back here, or something that's totally different color than me. And then I'm able to separate the background on my creations. So let me come out of here. Any questions on that? All right, so the next one that we're going to talk about is the mock-up studio. And I love this, especially when it comes to my ebooks. Like, man, this be having your ebooks looking real nice for the covers. Especially like right now we're getting ready to launch a whole bunch of courses and just different digital products. So this is really good to have you with those good aesthetics, those professional aesthetics. That's what I mean, the professional aesthetics. Oh, they don't have this one doesn't have a video. Okay, well, fine. We're just gonna go look at it. Y'all have these instructions. I will put this in the chat again for the ones of you who popped in late. There we go. All right, so the instructions are on here, but we're actually gonna go play with this bad boy right now. So I love this thing. I love this tool. I'm gonna show you guys a cheat code in here too to get the sizing right. I'll let it load up a little bit. All right, so this kind of works like Chroma Key, I guess you could say. But you're uploading, so like let's just say this one. See where that space is right there, where it says your logo goes here. So you're uploading your pictures to these different white label products or empty blank. They're blanks, right? So it's kind of like green screen. People on Fiverr charge like $15 a pop for these, right? Starting at $15 to do these. So I say that to say this is also something you could do as a business. Video customizations, video wrapping, and mock-ups. Like you can search Upwork, you can search Fiverr, and you can see what people are charging for these different skill sets. And hey, now you could be the plug. You already know I'm about monetizing skill sets. It's cool, it's all well and dandy to be able to do it to yourself, do it for yourself. But when you can monetize it and turn it into a business, that's a whole nother ball game. You can just make a business with doing professional mock-ups. Okay. Don't let me get off my soapbox though. So yes, they have so many different ones. And I mean, these are so cool. And yeah, where the different areas of them are, depending on what it is, that's where you're going to upload your picture. Now, all of these don't move. They just recently added a lot of the ones that actually are videos. Like I said, the books, the standalone ones. I use these for my ebooks. And just where they have these colorful boxes, just imagine, your picture or your book covers there, your logo. And I mean, they really do have a lot of stuff. Look at this. I'm just scrolling because I want y'all to see all of these things they got on here. So some are standalone, some are videos, but when you do it, it's easy to like. I'm just gonna click this one. There we go. So all you do is you'll upload the media right here and it'll tell you the recommended size. This right here is important because if your picture or everything that you're uploading don't fit, it's kind of hard to like size it when it comes to this. We're just gonna go get a picture real fast, just so we can have one. We'll do this next. Just real quick. All right, we're just gonna get this one. That do say, yep, okay, says PNG. Now this is not gonna be the right size. I can tell y'all that off the muscle, but I still want just you guys to see the easiness, how easy the process is. So now it's uploaded, and ideally you want it to fit in this red box. This red box is where, that's your border. So you can, like I said, it kind of gets all weird when you mess with this thing. But you can scale it, size it. I think that's gonna be like good there. All right. So that's got it there. You could smooth it. If you wanted to filter the colors, you could make it look different. I'll see that. You could add a title if you want to add some text, like watch the oh, wait. Like that. If you want to put that in there. You could change the font and the colors. And change it. So, whoa. Now you got to see the result because it won't let you download it till you preview it. That's seeing the result. That's the preview. Let's take a little second. But one for yes, two for no. So far, what you've seen tonight, do these look like some tools and things that you could implement in your business? One for yes, two for no. The video wrapper and the mock-up generator. Great. I was on the road too. Y'all, it's me. It's definitely not the computers. It's me. Because this is a third different computer that I'm on. And I'm talking to y'all on a whole different Oh. Let's see if I play it. No, it's still just loading. Yeah, it's not. We gotta let it do its thing. But I mean, it's that easy. It usually don't take this long. But I gotta take what I can get with these computers. But that's really how once you see it, it'll let you download it and you could pick the size. And like I said, they have tons of these. They don't all move. Like they even have them for like products. So if you have like body butters and stuff like that, you might want to use these. I mean, they got a lot of stuff. I like these too. I like the product ones that look like this. So if you need to get the size that you need, all you gotta do is be able to go to PicMonkey, right? PicMonkey has a resizing tool in there, and you can size the picture to whatever you need it to be. So that's like the cheat code to that, because you can just size it to whatever the picture that you have to whatever you want, so that it fits it. So right here, where you see it has 3 different upload options, it's because this has 3 different spots that the video actually goes. I mean, it has 3 different spots on this that the actual picture goes. So watch, when you see it twirl around, you're gonna need a picture for all those things. So it's this one, the back and the side. I can tell from the measurements what it goes for. You got the back, the front, and the side right here that you're actually going to put your pictures on. But I mean, that's just really giving a clean, crisp look to your pictures. All right. So any questions on that before I go to the next tool? All right. So on to the next. So we were already looking at the video wrapper and the tags, like being able to put the clickable buttons. So there's actual a funnel tool that you can use for the videos. So it's just like those choose your own ending stories, basically, to where you can put a button that sends you to the next video. But we're gonna watch it. Make sure my share sound's on. Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial video. On this video we're going to be looking at our video funnel creator tool. So once you are on the tool, it's going to take you to this page over here where you can see your project's name, the creation date, and the options over here. But to start off, we're going to add a project. Insert the name. I'm just going to set tutorial. And once you add it, it's going to take you to this page over here where you can start creating your video funnels. So over here, we're going to add a new video. You can choose a video from YouTube or upload from your computer. I'm just going to upload from my computer. And you click OK. Once it's ready, it's going to go straight to your screen. We're just going to do another one so I can show you guys how to connect them together. You click OK over here. And once the videos are on your screen, you can start adding the new tags. Over here, we're going to add a new tag. You can set the tag title. I'm just going to set it like that. Over here, you can select the type. If you want it to go to a URL, a website, if you want to call phone, send an email, or navigate to new funnel step. We're going to use this one over here. And here you can change the icon if you want to. You can move it around. You can set the size, how you would like it. I'm just going to put it on the top corner over here. You can select the start time and if you want it to the end of the video. Once you do that, we're going to click on save. And you can see right here, our tag is added. And to link this video to this one over here, I just need to drag this and it is linked. If I want to create another tag that takes from this video to this video again, I just have to do the same thing. Add a new tag, new funnel. Over here, I'm just going to leave the same size and we're just going to drag it out. So once we're in this video, we click on this tag, it's going to take us to this video. Once you click on this tag, it's going to take us back to the video. Once you're done editing, you can save your changes. Once it's saved, you can get the code, for example, just the link if you just want the link, or you can get the iframe, for example, for your pixel perfect HTML box. Once you get your code, you can also share it over here on Facebook or on Twitter. You just need to put a title and a description. Over here, you can see a preview of your project, and here you can see your other projects. That's going to take you to the first page. And here you also have the options to share it again, to get the code, to edit it, or to delete it. This is going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
So that's pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? So the last tool is the 3D photo editor. Now this is not, it's not exactly the same. So I use this for adding like little pieces to my pictures. And sometimes depending, like me, I use blockchain social media sites. So sometimes to add pictures to those sites, I have to have a link for it, right? And yeah, I only know one way to get a link for my pictures, and that's Builderall. So we're gonna watch this last video before we wrap up out of here. Wait, is there any questions before we go to this one? All right.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial video. Today we're going to add our photo studio and we're going to see on how to create a folder and edit our pictures. So first we're going to click on new folder. After that we're going to have to name our folder. I'm just going to put a tutorial. This over here would only be used if you are doing a picture that rotates a 360 angle on your website. But once you put your name over here, you can click create and your folder will be added. You can click over here to edit. And after you're going to go to add files where we can choose our files to be added. Right now I'm just going to add a regular Mercedes one that I created on our mockup studio. After that you can just click OK and we're going to go ahead to start editing it. Over here we have a broad selection of settings that we can edit our picture with. For example, size, light and color, effects, text. We can add a watermark. We can change the background, the format of the picture, and we can also link it to a profile. We're going to go one by one on each one. So first we have size, where you can edit the scale of your picture, its width, its height, and you can also do proportional or you can stretch it. It's usually better to leave it proportional. So if you change one of these, the proportion will stay the same. You can crop the sides. You can do a square thumbnail and you can also do a circle one. For example, if I click on circle and I do this, it will become a circle as you guys can see. Over here, we can rotate the picture and we can also edit its canvas. I'm just going to go back to the normal picture that I had, put 0 over here, and we're going to jump on light and color. Over here is where you can edit the brightness, the exposure, and etc. And you can also change the color options. For example, its hue, the lightness, and the saturation. Next up, we're going to have effects. Over here is where you can turn your picture to grayscale. If I select this, my picture will not change as much just because it is a gray and white picture already. But you guys get the idea. You can blur your picture and you can edit the color tone. Over here on mirror reflection, you can edit its reflection if you want a mirror reflection. It will show up down here. I'm just going to unselect this for my picture. And next up, we have this option over here, and this is just for like a fading background effect over here. And as you guys can see, it's kind of a oval looking faded background. You can change the color and you can also set a frame to it. I'm just going to put it back and select the frame as solid so you guys can see the frame. You can change its size and you can also change the color. I'm just going to put it back to none. And next up, go to text. Over here is where you can add a text to your image. I'm just going to add tutorial picture. You can edit its size. I'm going to put it quite big so it's over here. We can change the color. We can change the position. For example, if I wanted to go all the way down to the other corner, I would do so. You can edit the text outline, and I can also edit the background of the text over here. So you can see it's white. I can change the color over here. And once you're done editing the text, you can go to Watermark. This is where you can add a watermark to your image. For example, I'm just going to add a random one over here, this ebook that I have. You can center it. You can add it to wherever. You can also change its opacity. If you want it to be very light, you can do so, just like that. And you can also change the watermark scale over here. Once you guys put your watermark, we can go to background. And over here is where you can, for example, replace the background with a transparent background. Over here, this image is pretty gray and white. So if I try clicking on it, I believe it won't work as I wanted to, but I'll try. For example, if I wanted to take these little squares out, I would just click on it. And it should take it out. It's probably going to take out a little bit else of my picture. Oh, it actually kind of worked just a little bit. But you guys get the idea. You would just click wherever you want the background to be replaced, and it would go to a transparent color. Once you guys do that, you can edit the format. Over here we have the JPEG and WebP, and you can also put it into a profile. What the profile is, it's basically a general setting of the picture. So for example, if I wanted to set my picture to a grayscale, I would click over here. If I wanted to rotate it, any of these angles over here, I would click on them. And this would work without having to edit any of these other options over here. So for example, if I just clicked on it, it would rotate 90 degrees. Or I can leave a no profile, or I can create my own profile. I'm just going to create my own for this one. And all my settings will be saved to this tutorial profile. Once we're done editing our picture, we can click on save, and our saves will be changed. After that, we just need to embed our picture to our website. We're going to click on embed, and these three options over here are going to show. You're going to have your image URL, you're going to have the direct URL for your picture, and if you want your image to have a zoom option on your website. I'm just going to get the direct URL over here, copy it, go to my website. So once we're on a website over here, we're going to click on add image. Over here, select the image, right click on it, add an external image, and just change the link to the link of our picture. Once you click OK, our image will be added to our website. And over here, we can regulate it as we want it, fit it as we like. Once we do that, you're pretty much done using our photo studio. We can go back to the home, and we're going to see the tutorial one that we just created over here. This was a general overview of our photo studio tool. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
So that seems easy enough, right? I actually learned a couple of things that I didn't know about that tool today. I didn't know about that. When you click it and it can pop the background out, like that's something that is like a very valuable thing to be able to remove the background on stuff. So I was like, okay, I like that. I like that. I learned something new. So I'm not always teaching, I'm learning at the same time. I got kicked out of Builder. So is there any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Oh, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Did you see something that you could apply with the photo editing tools that we looked at the end? Great, great. So do you guys have any questions for me? No questions? All right, well, or somebody have a question?
Question. Um,
Yes?
when you're doing things, do you intermingle like do you use like other, like if you want to do different pictures, like say if you have pictures, put pictures from PicArt onto that thing too?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so long as you got them downloaded on your computer, it doesn't really matter where you have the pictures at. Is that correct?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Well, if there are no questions, I will be in the Discord for the after build. Any requests for next week? Next week is supposed to be our marketing week, but I'm taking requests. All right, well, I will surprise you guys. Till next time, blessings, good fortune, and may the profits forever be in your favor. And I'll be in the Discord if y'all need me.